Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in. In this video, we're going to talk about how to start your comic series. I had a video out earlier and it was more of a overview. And in this video, it's going to be short, maybe shorter than the other video, we'll see. But this is going to be like a step-by-step, and in this step, it's going to be about sketching. So how to start your comic series, start off with a sketch. And this could be a thumbnail, and I'll actually get into that another time. Because there are so many, I don't want to say intricacies, but there are several different tips, and if you're hearing paper rummaging, I'm just making a note because sometimes these ideas pop into my head and I may forget to go back to them later. So I'm just making a note on thumbnails, and that's very easy, but I just don't want to jam pack an episode with so many different aspects of making comics. So first one, in the first video we talked about writing out the script, and so and in this one we're going to lay out sketching, and I'm just assuming that you've drawn to some degree. I don't mean like you've taking like college classes and stuff like that, but if you know how to draw, or you're just comfortable with whatever artistic level you're currently at, you know what sketching is. Sketching is just really a rough drawing of what your final intent for that piece will most likely be. So and this is going to be I would say 2 panels. That way there's some variation. So let's start off with the script. I forgot to make that layer. And of course, I'm doing this digitally. It's easier to compose this video that way, but I will show some of these tips in a more traditional format as well, just so that those who are working more traditionally, it's basically the same thing, it's just extra steps, and of course digitally it's just a matter of just clicking on a different icon, changing from pencil to pen and colors and stuff like that. But if you keep the same principles that you've learned traditionally, you can transfer those to the digital media as well. So we're going to do 2 panels, and like I said, everything is going to be sketched. So I'm not looking for crisp lines. And if you want to have crisp lines, you can as well use a ruler and do that. But they're just going to do 2 panels. So those are my 2 panels. And let's start off with okay. For whatever reason, that's supposed to be script, and I have a sketch. All right, so here is the script. So this is I should have written that down. This is gonna be Captain Q-Tip. Captain Q-Tip. So he's saying, away with you, cavity. Actually, it shouldn't be Captain Q-Tip. It's going to be Captain Floss. Away with you, Cavity. And then we're going to have Cavity respond, make me. Okay? So, two simple things. So, you just want to lay out everything. And if you really want to go in detail, you can say, okay, Captain Floss is going to be panel 1, make me, oh my goodness, make me panel 2, okay? So now we're going to go back to sketching, and I haven't thought about anything, so you're just sketching. Now, if you know your character design, which is helpful, and I went over that in the first video, it's good to have all that groundwork completed, and so that way when you actually get to executing all of that backstory, character design, the lore, the environment, scenery, where your comic takes place, now you can just draw it out. I haven't done that, so this is just gonna, this is just for this video purpose, and so just here we go. So this is gonna just be a close shot up at Captain Floss, and I think I'm just gonna do like stick figures to be honest with you. So you just want to sketch out what your maybe he has toothpaste backpack and he's pointing, right? So you just sketch that out, and in his hand, probably his handy dandy floss mechanism, right? So here we go. This is Captain. Yeah, here we go. So he's talking, away with you. So you have his dialogue balloon. All right. Again, you're just sketching this all out. Away with you, Cavity, right? And this is helpful when you just sketch it all out, because then that way you can choose to, okay, you know what, I'm going to change this up slightly. Whatever, you can decide on that. And then here's Cavity. What can we make Cavity? Cavity usually is like a hole. So we can, okay. Cavity is, doing that like, come hither, make me, right? All right, so that's Cavity. Stick figures. So Cavity then responds. All right. Make me. All right. So here you go. So you started off with your script. Bam. Now you have your 2 panels, and we can go into changing up panel designs and stuff like that in another video. But bam, here you go. You have your first, and you can put right here. You can either put page 1 or episode EP 1, or just simply a 1 right there, and that's indicating this is the first episode of your comic script. And if you want to name your comic script, Captain Floss, then you can do that. Or you want to say dental wars, whatever. Pick a name, research the name, make sure that there's no copyright issues. There's another comic that's called Captain Floss or Dental Wars or Wars Floors or whatever title you want to come up to, and even your characters' names as well. You want to make sure that you have no copyright issues. But here, so in a matter, I don't know how long this video is going to be, but in a matter of 5 seconds, and this is just a sketch, so you can be very loose with it. And then, as you, like I said, if you've put in the hours of designing your characters, your antagonists, your protagonists, your supporting characters, and stuff like that, then you'll know exactly what your characters' designs are going to be like. But you still sketch, so you still sketch it out. That way, you block out your scene, and you can move on from there. So after writing your script and you are ready to put pencil to paper, start sketching. Like begin your comic series with sketching out everything, your panels, your word balloons, your dialogue. That way you can see if it fits within that particular scene, where the dialogue balloons should go, spacing of the dialogue balloons, spacing of your characters as well. All of that plays an incredible part. So hopefully this wasn't too long-winded. Stay tuned for other videos. I want to make some videos that are a little bit more shorter and more precise. And so if you have any comments, please, or suggestions, I should say, please put those down in the comments section. I would appreciate any constructive feedback. So thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more Captain Floss or Dental Wars. I'm gonna this is just for video purposes, but I'm gonna have to Google these to make sure that I myself is not running into any copyright issues, even if it's just for a video example. Thanks for tuning in. Please be sure to like and subscribe to this channel. You can check me out on Facebook as well at facebook.com/Michelot Comics. You can head out to my website. It's michelolully.com. And if you want to support what I do, you can go to patreon.com/Michelolully. Thanks again for taking the time to view this video, and hope you have a great day, afternoon, night, or evening. Grace and peace.